Subliminal messages. I know they're a thing, you might know they're a thing, and we know advertisers use them a lot, but we don't really know where they are. It's hard to pinpoint where they are and what they're telling us to do. Usually it's to buy a product or maybe make you feel hungry if it's a food commercial. It makes you want to buy things more. We don't know if this really works. We know that sometimes in movies, certain sounds or effects can give you a feeling of anxiety or like maybe happiness. Certain audios and certain effects can make you feel different ways. Maybe it's because like the notes they use, but subliminal messages are just kind of tricking your subconscious into thinking whatever they want you to feel or buy maybe. Mostly subliminal messages can be used for good. It can just be advertising and they want you to just buy their product. It could be maybe feeling scared during a horror movie, but it could also, in the wrong hands, be used as a bad thing. There's a whole theory that TV in general was made just to distract us, and it kind of works. Because when we have TV, it's a distraction from what's actually happening in the world, and it just makes us not focus on it, which is kind of a bad thing. There are some YouTube channels that actually use like a hypnotism to make you think a certain way or like feel a certain way. There's I watched one that was if you like say these certain letters like out loud and you look at the screen that you'll feel like you're flying. So that kind of stuff can be used for like good, like, oh, it's just this like fun little thing. But in the wrong hands, it can be used for something very bad, and the government could just find a new way to brainwash us. There's also subliminal messages in like movie posters. There's like a whole bunch of different movie posters that all look the same. They have the same style of text, along with the same, like the actors are doing the same poses, and it looks all too familiar, so your brain is going to connect a new movie with an old movie that maybe you like, maybe it was like a huge hit, and your brain's going to connect those two together and it's going to make you want to watch it more. There's also subliminal messages where maybe you'll be watching a movie and without even like knowing it, something will like flash, and like it's so fast your conscious can't detect it and you don't know what it like says, you know, but your subconscious knows that, and maybe it can kind of influence how you see that movie, or it can maybe make you want to buy something. There's also subliminal messages in like very popular music. There's maybe like background music that's the same as another hit song, or some songs just sound the same. There's also a few songs, if you reverse them, it says something like weird. There's also cartoons or like shows on TV that somehow weirdly predict the future. Like The Simpsons is like kind of known for predicting the future, like they predicted 9/11. Yeah, those are just a few subliminal messages that I found or know about. They can be used for good, but they can also be used for bad. It's just nice to be aware and maybe search up some stuff for yourself, because if you're like me, you don't want to be brainwashed.